Hello, welcome to the Fab View. Today here with my brother Pires to analyze the game between Colombia and Portugal. Not really an hot take because we actually recorded a hot take yesterday, but it wasn't very hot because both of us were about to fall asleep in front of the camera. And so we decided to do it again, this time in a more measured and energetic way, like we like to do it. Before that, just wanted to share something with everyone because this has been such an humbling experience, and I just wanted to show this is the channel analytics 16 now subscribers, but we got almost 25,000 views, especially on short content. Is going so well. So if you enjoy the content, please continue to like and subscribe. Please consider comments as well, which are always, there's always a queue for comments in our videos, and give us your opinion. We would love to interact with you. And keep us growing because I'm really enjoying this, and I hope all my friends that have been invited to join are also enjoying it. Seems so. We'd like to continue and grow. So yeah, consider subscribing. Don't forget to leave a like on this video as well, and go and check out the other videos too. Now into this game, my brother. Tell me initial thoughts. What what happened yesterday? What was who's there to be blamed? Let's go with that. Who's the culprit?
In my opinion, a pretty weak performance. That's what I have to say, considering what I was expecting after what we saw in the last game. I even thought they were completely different teams, but I was expecting more focus, more connection between the I guess the lines. It's a great expression. We see too many times Pedro Neto flashes of speed down the wings, but when we go up, doesn't have anyone to pass the ball. Uh, I guess I am forward to you have questions to do, and I'm answer some questions
No, it's
instead.
fine. I just, let's look at this. So we start here with the 0-0, which we are lucky to be at the
Yeah,
end of the day with the 0-0 result, because a point for Portugal was really the the best part of this game. I think
Colombia dominate most of the game, most part of the game.
they won the physical
That's
duels
the
vast
reality.
majority of the times that we had them. They won them. We completely lost that battle. Physically speaking, they were far better than us. Momentum, and we can see it here on the screen. Uh, they had so much more momentum, and they sustained it for so long compared to us. We had short periods. I think at the end of the first half, period of 5-6 minutes there, we create two big chances. I'm sure we're going to talk about those in the second half. In the beginning, before the break, which again, the cooling breaks are killing teams when you kind of feel like teams are changing the momentum of the game, and then eventually cooling break pops in and it completely throws away everything. But yeah, generally speaking, Colombia deserved to win. Is this something that is just Colombia is better than Portugal? I don't think that is the case, and individually speaking, I think we have obviously the better players. But what happened was a mixture of poor decisions from our manager first and foremost, and then we continue to see certain players not performing when the stakes getting higher, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But before that, we're going to just talk about the tactical side of things, because we keep the same formation. We start. There's only one change from the previous game, which is Ruben Neves
And
starts
Neves between other.
for João Neves. Yeah, and it's an absolute killer. I made a video explaining after the game against Uzbekistan why changing Pedro Neto to the right, bringing João Felix in, why it impacted the game so much, because he unlocked Cancelo in the off spaces. And go and have a look at the video. I'll leave a link on the description. But then you bring a player to play in the middle that is a copy of Vitinha, just a worse copy of Vitinha. And now you have two players again exploring the same spaces. You have one less player attacking spaces in behind. I spoke a lot about the fact that João Neves is one of the best in the world at attacking spaces near the striker and being the midfielder that arrives. And even when he came in the second half, it was very obvious that he didn't do that. and this is a problem. This is a problem for Portugal.
Yeah,
But we look at this change. We kill ourselves immediately because at halftime he has to correct it. So he changes two players. He changes Ruben Neves for João Neves, and he changes Cancelo for Dalot. And I think we had this conversation after the game against Uzbekistan, where I don't know if it was me or you, but we spoke about the difficulties of defending in this midfield. They didn't improve when you take probably the best defender out of the three. Because you take
probably.
the player that can defend a little bit better, at least put more energy into that moment out of the three. So we got completely overrun. Lerma, Puerta, and Arias completely overrun our midfield. And then after that, you have Cancelo that shouldn't have played, and it was terrible the
Yeah,
entire
we talk
game.
about it. We talk about it. It's a good player, a good defender on attack, but at defense level we have certain problems with him, and we saw that yesterday. And
The first play of the
yeah,
game, uh, a switch of play, and he's ready to attack the ball, and Luis Diaz almost doesn't touch him, but there's a very slim touch, and he doesn't do anything. He doesn't have the ball, goes in behind. Luis Diaz ends up cutting in, shoots, deflection, and a player in front of the 6-yard box almost scores a header. This was within the first minute, and you could see already what was going to happen for 45 minutes. And
yeah.
then on
Then
top of that, Cancelo is a very emotional player, and this is something that is a problem. Bruno Fernandes is the same. When things are not going well, they start making terrible decisions. And João Cancelo, he got to a point where he's driving the ball from the right to the left in our half and losing the ball. And now he transition after transition. It was bananas. Really, it was really tough.
yeah,
It was shocking,
but
and
talking
it could have
about
been avoided because their best player. You have on the left side of your defense, you have James Rodriguez, who's a player that I don't know how old is he, 39, whatever. He's not going to be a problem for Nuno Mendes, and he wasn't. He didn't do
yeah.
anything really yesterday. Uh, just secure the right side with Dalot. You have and keep João Neves. He's going to be maybe if he's not going to be as offensive or so many times as aggressive offensively as he was against Uzbekistan. It's understandable, but you have another player there that can support you defensively, and especially considering that Ruben Diaz, and it was clear yesterday, Ruben Diaz is still not at the best level because he's still
And we saw
gaining
that
rhythm,
yesterday.
match fitness, and
Yeah.
yesterday it struggled at times, especially with individual duels because Cancelo was nowhere to be found, and then he was getting overrun a little bit. And if not for Diogo Costa, sorry, and Renato Veiga, who made two unbelievable clearances and blocks, and Diogo Costa that made some fantastic saves yesterday, we could have lost this game 2-3 easy. I don't know if you agree with me there.
I am not a lover of Vega, but I have to say yesterday he was doing a great job. Okay, I am not a great lover of Vega. I think we speak about that on previous video that we made.
Yeah.
I'm not a lover, but I have to say yesterday he do a great job.
Mhm.
Okay, he have a moments when he have some fails, but who doesn't have?
Yeah, of course.
Uh,
Of course.
who doesn't have? He made a great game.
The knockouts of the World Cup are here, and I'm calling every Portugal game. Subscribe so you don't miss a single one.